Hey folks, just a little update here. Zamboni's on the ice. Looks like game's going to start on time. Feed seems really good, really solid here, so it should be a good game. We'll be back here for puck drop in a little bit. Here we go. Girls taking the ice. Going to be a little bit. It's like a 4-minute warm up here. The girls are going to get ready to take on this Windsor Wildcats team, which I believe might be a AA team. So it's going to be a tough go for them this morning. But I'm sure these girls are up for the challenge. I don't think Jay's not here if you want to try.
I did share tell you that there are 314s.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
314, but
okay, I can set that up.
Do you want me to get out?
If it works, no, just try. And if it goes, if I don't see you running it for a while, I'll just start it. So. Oh, there it is. Oh.
I'll change it.
Okay, I'll let you do it then.
No, sorry. When there were 2.
You just can't run 2 penalties. Yeah, it just doesn't work for it. So yeah. A little tight rink here. That not the greatest viewing for camera work, but we'll be broadcasting the game anyway. I always love to look at Natalie's reaction when the girls do the cheer and smash their sticks in her crease as she looks down looking to see if there's any marks or anything there that are going to bother her. There's our starting lineup here. They're going to start off with Layla Perry centering Piper Finn, Sadie Plaskett, Lila DePlante, and Mackenzie Morin on the back end here. Puck drop coming up. Greyhounds going to try to handle this one. Oh, a few swipes there by Plaskett, pushing it up. But the Wildcats are going to get the first entry here. As that one stays in. Going to Plante now, pushing that one to the corner. Morin's going to grab that, chip that up to Piper Finn. Piper Finn over, out, goes to the point. Shot from the point there. Sainamore stretches over, grabs that one in her mitt. Going to get a stoppage of play here. This line got their legs under them, and Coach Finn's going to roll out the next girl to get everybody warm here early. She can. Now Lexi Finn on the draw, gets that one over from McLaughlin. McLaughlin over, reverses it to Lucy Labby. Lucy Labby trying to push that over, but Wildcats are going to get that puck. Now Sophia McLean trying to look for the head pass over to Lexi Finn. Poor McLean got hit with a softball in the face a few days ago, and she's nursing a black eye, but trooper as she is, she's out here playing. One eye and all. Real hockey player. Now Greyhounds going to get this one deep in the zone. They're going to try to get some offensive zone time here early in the game. Wildcats going to be able to chip that one out. No. Pollock gets a skate on it there. That one's going to go back to Ro McLean. Pass that one up. Nice pass over to Lexi, but she's covered. Defense is there. Chip out and up. Now Di Lorenzi steps on the ice for her first shift. Getting that puck. Oh, she fans on it, but turns, and she still has that puck on her stick. The Wildcats are going to come out with it now as they try a centering pass. Going over, but missing the net there. The Wildcats, shoving Di Lorenzi back there into the boards. Chapman looking for Levesque there. It's a hard pass, but Levesque can't get there on time to handle it. It's going to be called for icing. Here with 12 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first period. Still tied at 0. Team still looking, just feeling themselves out here early. Seeing what they're up against. Puck drop now, Chapman. Getting that one deep, chips around, looks on the other side for her puck, then chips it up for Base. Base can't get there, but now Wildcats, going to have a nice chance there in the slot, high slot. Sainoir's there to glove that one down. Stoppage of play once again. Greyhounds now going to try to get this one up out of the zone, get some offense. Lorenzi back over for Levesque on the side there, but that pass gets broken up. The Wildcats will shove that one back down, head for a line change. With Di Lorenzi now coming out, looking wide. Missed pass there by Di Lorenzi. She's had a few problems with her stick this morning. I'm sure she's going to get her regular hands back. There's that one. Big fight in front of the net there. Di Lorenzi tying up the player. They try to get a shot on net while there's traffic, but now Greyhounds finally use the pressure to get it down the zone here. Levesque chasing it down. That's going to go up and out as Greyhounds went for a line change, but they got numbers and they're set up in their zone now. That puck's going to go behind Sainoir's net here. Shipped over to the Wildcats now, grabbing it. Perry fighting on the sideboards here, out-muscling the Wildcat player to get it up to Piper Finn. Likes to chip this one around now. Now Perry's going to have some room here. She's got Plaskett with her, who stays on side. Plaskett, a lot of defenders around her, but they're going to get some type of an opportunity here as it goes by the net, gets into the goalie's crease, but covered up quickly. The Greyhounds now going to try. They're going to get an offensive zone face-off. This line's going to stay out as they were trying to generate some offense here. We'll see what they can do. Polnick and McLaughlin on the back end here. Perry, Plaskett, and Piper. Roll McLaughlin, the only odd player out here without a P in her name. Greyhound's now going to work it out from the sideboards, trying to get that into a scoring position. Sadie Plaskett gets off her stick, but doesn't get a good shot off. Plaskett now worked on the sideboards. She's got Perry there. Perry's got a step on her. Perry, puck, out to Finn. Finn was there, but it was broken up. Before she can get her opportunity, Plaskett now comes back, checks, grabs that puck, keeping it in the zone. The Greyhounds now getting a little bit of offensive zone time here, which is how they like to play their game. Ron McLaughlin, she's got skates under her, legs under her this morning. Now Perry looking for an opening. Perry muscles her way in. Good try by Perry there. Power forward move going in. Dropping her shoulder, pushing her way to the net. Shot does not get through. Is this Wildcat player now? She can skate. Watch out. Di Lorenzi is there to stop her. Chips that one up. Finn's going to try to get on this. She does. Up to Labby. Labby now gets that one in deep. Lexi Finn's going to try to go get this one. She's got Labby with her, helping her out. The Wildcats are going to elect us to throw this one up. Over to Di Lorenzi, who tosses that one right back down behind the net here. Greyhound's going to try to set up some type of a cycle or something. Hooked up there. Lexi Finn with puck on her sticks. She looks for McLean. McLean can't handle that one. That one's going to go right through with Spina coming back now and picking this one up. E to D, moving it up methodically. Greyhounds, Labby now. See McLean chase this one up the ice. Wildcats defender makes a good inside-out move there. Create some space for herself and get that puck out. Now DePlante heads that one up to McLean. McLean gets the stick on that, tips it, goes to start to chase, but decides to head over for the line changes. This line's been out there for a little bit. Morin now. Puck on her stick. Over to DePlante. DePlante looking, no winger there yet for her. She's just going to try to push this one up. Now Levesque's on the side wing here. Pushes this one out. Chapman, gets hooked up there, loses the puck. The Wildcats grab that one, put it off the glass. That one's going to go down. No icing, though. As we got to remember, we are in the U.S., and there's going to be some U.S. rules here. Most notably, penalties. You cannot ice the puck on it, and the no tag up offsides. So I'm sure the coaching staff just went over those rules with the girls quickly, just to keep them fresh in their mind. But most of these girls have played by those rules, as we have been traveling. Most of them have been traveling down to the States and are familiar with it. 2 Canadian teams here, but if we're on American soil, we probably will be playing by these rules. Chapman winning that one over. Base and McLaughlin decide who's going to get it. McLaughlin tips it up. Now Chapman on a hard forecheck and Base picking it up, but Levesque was well offside there. She was watching the play. Wasn't watching where she was. There's going to be a whistle here. New line's going to come out. Perry Piper Plaskett line. Pretty good in the offensive zone today. Perry now getting an opportunity. One defender left. She beats that defender, and she has an opportunity to shot, but the Wildcat defender gets back just to throw her off enough. Plaskett now grabbing that puck, getting over to Finn. This trio working hard now, trying to get some pucks, generating some chances here. As Plaskett back to Perry. Perry takes a hard shot. That goes well over the net, though. Lachlan's going to step up just to keep this one in deep. The Wildcats now trying to get possession here, get it out of the zone if they can. And they will accomplish that, as there's going to be a little foot race back here between McLaughlin and the Wildcat forward. Wildcat forward gets that, tries to sneak that one in. Looks like she's going to try to sneak it around on Sainamore. Gets trapped up behind the net and goes to the other side. Now a shot comes on. Nice defensive play by Pollock, stopping that and getting that puck out of a dangerous area. Now Plaskett now with her head up. She's got one player to beat. She almost does, but the Wildcats retreat well there. They're in a little bit of trouble. Defender forwards coming back to nullify any opportunities here. Wildcats bring it up into the neutral zone, but that's stopped by DiLorenzi. Push it back up and over to DiLorenzi once again. That keeps going. A little bit of catch and pass there of DiLorenzi with the Wildcats, and she's got this puck again now, backhands it in. And they're going to go, now she's got her stick. That's what we want to see. DiLorenzi sure with that stick, pulling pucks off of the boards and everything and keeping that puck from going into her zone. Good defensive playing by Ev DiLorenzi. McLean's going to get this. Finn's going to have an opportunity. She leans into this shot, doesn't get what she wants, and she's going to head over to the bench now. I don't know if she's had some problems with her stick there. She didn't really get the shot off she wanted, or if it was just tired arms from being at the end of the shift. Chapman's out now. With Base, Levesque, they're back out. Chapman's going to try to handle this puck. Levesque trying to get a shot off, as this Wildcat team's been good at not letting the Sioux Greyhounds get any solid shots. Now the Greyhounds, they've been in the Wildcat zone here for a while, putting on some pressure. There's going to be an opportunity here now for the Wildcats. It takes a long shot onto Sainamore. Going to get trapped over the side of her net. They just are able to chip that puck in. That one gets again, that same side. That was a problem for Sainamore to the last game. Getting over tight onto that corner. Both goals from the finals game. Both goals from the finals game went in from that side, and again, a little confusion, trapped on the side of the net. Sainamore getting down. That puck squirts through. Greyhounds now down by a goal here. 4:42 left in the first period. These Greyhounds are going to now try to look to get their own opportunity there. Base looks for Levesque. Tries to push that one up. Misplay there. The Wildcats player goes deep back into their own zone. Chapman forechecking hard. The Wildcats are going to be able to get this one out. They start changing lines gradually here. Plaskett and Piper Finn coming back on. And Perry, there she is. She's out here now. We'll see what happens. Perry's going to chase this one down. No icing here. Plays. Wildcats going to come around. Put that up sideboard. They're just going to try to relay that one over. And now Wildcats going to have a chance. Clean shot on Sainamore. She tries to go under the post there, but goes well over it. Greyhounds getting that out of the zone. So Wildcats going to jump there and a good opportunity. McLaughlin was back there, though. Break up any passing opportunity that they might have tried for. That one was close. Perry backhands that, shovels that pass over to Piper Finn right at the blue line. Heads across the blue line before Finn can control it in the zone. It's going to be called for offside. Face off, one back to Polnuck. Polnuck pushed that back in. Plaskett now, puck on her stick, coming into the zone here. Goes over to the net. No, gets pushed out, back to McLaughlin. McLaughlin now loses that. It's a Wildcat player skating. Perry, nice back check there. She saw that her defender lost a step there and hustles back to break up any opportunity. The Wildcat throws a high shot onto Sainamore. Gloves that one down once again. Puck drop here. Let's see Finn, Labby, and McLean out. One's going to go over to McLean's side here. She tries to chip that one around, can't. There's a loose puck. Lorenzi now picking that up. She's going to skate a bit with it. The Wildcat player breaks it up to keep it into the zone. Centering pass over to Sainamore. Poke checks that one, but the puck sits there for an opportunity. The Greyhounds get it out of that dangerous area. Now going to try, but the Wildcat player, nice move. She's going to have a look on Sainamore right away. Another nice save by Sainamore. That Wildcat player had some opportunities there, open. Sainamore standing tall, saving that one. Keeping this game at 1. Greyhounds now in the zone, battling hard. Trying to retrieve this puck. Can't. Lost ice, nice pass over. Wildcat forward, let's dump this one in, go for a line change. Greyhounds now going to get their own line change in. Breakout pass to McLean. That one goes right on Levesque's stick. Started skating up, but puck stuck on her on the ice. Didn't follow her. Now this line with base. Opening up, good shot, but that gets blocked. Now Chapman, golden opportunity. Had an open cage there and hurried the shot. Didn't get it. Good opportunity there by Chapman, though. As the Greyhounds now trying to open up something. Lila DePlante tipping that one up the base. She's going to push that one up to Chapman. That's going to come back out. DePlante getting on that puck over to Morin. Morin can't handle that as the Wildcats are going to break in the zone. That's going to be called for offside, though. It's only a minute 14 left in the first period. The Windsor Wildcats up 1-0 here. Midland, Michigan. Pretty evenly match here. Anyways, as the player gets it on net, and player sitting there right in front of Sainamore by herself, and she gets a pad out. Flex it into a good spot. Now Bay's fighting over in the corner here. A little bit of a weird angle here for me to catch. Now the Wildcats player again. Getting a lot of these odd man rush opportunities. Shot on Seymour. Stops that. Might have been with her stick. But keeps that one out regardless. Now there's going to be another opportunity here, but the Greyhounds knock the player over. Try to get this one out. They can. It's on the sideboards here. Puck's getting stuck, and the ref's just going to whistle that one as it sat there stuck on the boards for longer than he liked. They're going to call this one for a drop outside, as these refs to me look like not much older than the girls anyways, but they've been calling a pretty good game. No blatant penalties. So it's been pretty good, back and forth, good flow of this game. Good job by the refs so far. Now that one is going to get called for an offside again with the automatic offside rule here. We'll get another. Another puck drop here with Perry on the draw. Greyhounds got 10 seconds left. Just going to try to look to get this one up and out and end this period. And that's going to be it here for the first period. Greyhounds, solid period of hockey for both teams. We'll come back for second period, 14-minute period here. What's been a pretty action-packed game. They're back for the second period. Still anybody's game here. It's been a very good match. The Wildcats, though, benefiting from that loose puck on the side of the net there. Stuffing it in underneath Seymour. Past the goal line about halfway through the first period. But opportunities for both teams here, definitely. Perry now circling around. Just going to get this puck. It's pushed behind the net. Leaves that puck for Plaskett, who backhands it in, looking for Finn in front of the net. Can't find her. Lorenzi smartly steps up. Disrupts the play enough, but that one does go down with Spina hovering for her. Always reliable back there. Now Perry, who's had a very good first period here, controlling the play. And try to push that one in towards the net. Can't. Finn now trying to cycle that one back down. He's going to hit sideboard here. The Wildcats now picking it up. Pushing that one over, but Lila DePlante is there. She circles backhand, gets that puck up. Plaskett's going to forecheck here to try to get that one on, but there's too many Wildcats. That one gets pushed back out into the neutral zone. DePlante, head up play, goes for a nice stretch pass. The icing waved off here. Now McLean battling, getting that puck, dropping it back. Thinking Finn was there, I think, but doesn't. That one's going to get up and over. Greyhound's going to have to come regroup in the neutral zone here. Try for another entry. Labby, puck on her stick. She's going to take a shot. That one's not going to get through, though. There's too many Wildcat sticks disrupting her. Again, Labby, backhand. Looking for McLean in front. Can't. Wildcats doing a good job structured defensively here. The Greyhounds are getting a lot of offensive zone time, but the Wildcats have been really good at keeping their structure and keeping their formation here in the defensive zone and nullifying many of the opportunities that the Greyhounds are getting. That one's going to go out. Ponte now going back and regrouping here. Ponte going up the sideboards there to McLean. Change. Door open there. As that one goes out and then comes back in, and there's the no tag up offside once again. There's going to be a face off here. Just outside of the Greyhounds defensive zone. Chapman base and Lebec line out here. See if they can get anything generated. That one gets chipped over. Levec's going to go hard. Trying to get this defender off her game, but she plays it well and gets that one up and out. Lachlan now over on the sideboards there to Levec. Levec chipping that one out. Oh, sitting. Foot raise. It's Riley base. Getting there. No icing. Now Greyhound's going to get some number, looking to get some possession here. Levec makes a good move. Finds Chapman back there. Chapman back again to Levec. Levec, she'll try for, looked like a wraparound, but it was a pass in front of the net, but nobody there. That one goes back to Paulnuck. Levec now over to base. Trying to beat her player on the outside, and she does. Falling and trying not to get that pass in. Levec stick. They're generating some chances here. Paulnuck's going to step up. Levec gets that one. Levec's having a hard-working shift here. I'm sure her lungs are burning. She'll probably be looking for the bench soon. Chapman doing a nice little beak. Hook there, though. That one goes over onto Sainamore, nullifying any icing. She chips that one into the corner. From behind the net here. Wildcats going to get possession here. Push that one back behind their other player behind the net. Plaskett making a good play. Chip that puck out and retrieve it on the one side. That one's going to get out. The zone here with Plaskett grabbing it, coming up the ice. Looking at Finn now. Plaskett's going to go around. Puts the shot on, but that one misses wide of the net. Paulnuck back here now, grabbing it, trying to get that one up to Perry. Camp, that's going to sit along the sideboards. Finn coming across, making a good play, but that does get out. Di Lorenzi again, good stick, chips it up, finds her player. Keeps moving that puck up in the offensive zone. She's going to have to come back now again. Turns. Well read by the players. Oh, that one's going to go across. Plaskett looking for that pass across the Finn there. Chip up on the sideboards. Stuck under the Wildcat player. That's on the blue line. The Greyhounds trying to chip it. Finn gets in there, pokes it forward. Nobody on the other end to grab that one. The Wildcats grab it and dump it back into the Greyhound zone here. Still 1-0. 9 minutes. Some change to go here in the second period. And goes back to the point. Clear shot on Sainamore. Square on that shot. Another save there for Sainamore. She reads that play well. Stops the play. Greyhound's going to get some fresh legs out here. Now Finn on the draw. She loses that, but comes around the other side and grabs it. Finn backhands it over looking for Labby on playing high here. That one goes back down into the zone. Throw McLaughlin behind the net now. Grabbing it. She reverses it. Reverses again. Nice play by McLaughlin. Trying to get it out over here to McLean. McLean now battling with Finn. Trying to find Labby. Labby, can she get through? She does, but doesn't get it cleanly enough. She retrieves this one back here by the Zamboni door in the corner here. Rough ice always back there. Never like when the puck's over in front of that Zamboni door. It's always uneven ice. Oh, shot on net! Oh, Labby with a golden opportunity. McLean takes a shot on net from the sideboard. Goaltender saves it, but the rebound goes right out in front to Labby. Tosses that one in. Labby wishes she could have elevated that puck. It would have been an easy goal for her, but this Wildcat goalie was sharp in that save. Greyhounds, probably their best opportunity here. Again, another opportunity. Plante from the point puts a good shot on with a nice juicy rebound once again. Base. Taking it from the side. That one stopped up there by the Wildcats. It's now Greyhounds really starting to generate some offense here. Chapman taking that shot. Blocked by the Wildcats player, though. So they're going to try to break out of the zone. Get some relief here. You chase this one down, and it's going to stay onside here. No icing. Chase now grabbing this puck out. Just going to try to skip this one across with Levesque. Levesque have this. Oh, strong play by Levesque, finding Chapman over there. Base, oh! Shoots the puck, gets the goalie in the mask. Another great opportunity here for the Greyhounds, who've really been putting it on. Peyton Levesque tries to chip that one, tip it right in front of the net. She can't, though. Greyhounds right on the doorstep here. You can smell a goal coming, I tell ya. Now, Chapman takes a shot on net, looks for the line change, but the goalie catches that one to cover it up. Greyhounds been generating the last few minutes here. Tons of chances. Can't solve this Wildcat goalie. Still 1-0. Puck dropped again here. Piper Finn looking to get that one on net. Can't. That one's going to go back to Plaskett. Plaskett gets the puck in her stick. Perry's there to help her out. Tips it down. No Greyhound players there. Now the Wildcats going to try to break this one out. Finn. Oh, good skating by Finn. Chases out and gets the puck. Keeping this puck in play here. Perry looking for Plaskett. Back over to Perry behind the net. What can she do with it? Tips it out for Finn. Finn tries to get a stick on it. Loses it though. Now Paulnut steps up. Keeps that one in. Greyhounds looking to continue to get this offensive zone time. Tiring down the Wildcat defenders if they can. Now that one's going to go across here to Rowan McLaughlin. Puck chipped in. Going to go the length of the ice as that puck's on the edge. Paulnut there grabbing it. Up to Plaskett. Plaskett chipping it over. Can't. Wildcats now going to have a bit of a chance here. Disrupted. She doesn't get the shot she wants, but it looks like there might have been a deflection or something. That one goes right over, right under, or over the blocker's side pad, Sainamore. Into the net. Wildcats going to be up by 2 now. About halfway through this game. First game of the this Midland Showcase here in Midland, Ontario. Greyhounds, after generating tons and tons of chances, taking an unfortunate goal there. They open up for that high point shot. A lot of traffic in front of the net. That one's going to get past Sainamore. This one's going to go back down for icing here. 6 minutes left here in second period. Sent out here on the dot, Labby and McLean. Labby going around, trying to pick this puck up. Goes back. Finn now is going to grab this one. Lexi Finn gets pushed hard into the boards here. Puck's still back there, though. It's now Labby's going to try to grab that. Push it up. Finn's down. It's 2-on-2 here, scrum. Finn coming out on top. Finn making some room. Shooting that puck. Gets deflected far and wide of the net. Finn marches out, though, with a good opportunity there. Finds some space for herself. Finn puck on her stick once again. Same area, dishes that one out to Labby. Labby trying to push this one over to McLean. McLean getting that puck with Finn in front of the net. That drifts into the goalie. She covers it up before Finn can get there. Greyhounds again, looking for some chances. Creating some havoc around here in front of the goaltenders. Not getting the look or the bounce that they want to get it past her. There's another puck drop here. That one's going to go over to Morin's side. It gets out. Morin now is going to have to chase that, but loses it. The Wildcats player chips it over. Goes over to DePonte, though, who plays that one. Levesque tries to make a move here, but she's going to get the puck still. Push it up, onside. Levesque tries to drop the shoulder and go in. Stick goes high, but no. Disruptions over here as this puck gets over in front of that Zamboni door once again. Drifts out towards the goaltender. She's going to cover that one up. The Greyhounds now going to get an offensive zone opportunity here. This puck drop. Ooh, Levesque looks like she's favoring something. Or skate. Oh, it's not good. Not injury. I can see a skate lace flying around. But hopefully she'll get that skate lace fixed up. Get back on the ice here as Plaskett comes on to take her spot. Plaskett comes out. Trying to get a shot on net there, but wide. That one's going to go high over. DePonte handling that one. Getting that shot through. Had some eyes. Hit the wrong side of the net, though. Base. Now moving. Base. Looking. Oh, she's opening up here. Base. Shot on net. Trying to get it. Can't. But Chapman picks it up behind the net. Nice cutback by Chapman there. Over. Plaskett. Plaskett backhander. Goaltender's there. Oh! The base of the backhander, but that one goes wide. Now DePonte steps up. Dumps this one in deep. Going to let her forwards try to get this forecheck on. Plaskett sideboards here, grabs it, takes a bad bounce, comes back over to DePonte. DePonte shoves this one down to Chapman. Chapman out on the sideboards. Chapman trying to look over there for Morin. Again, the Wildcat player was in the right spot defensively. Doesn't let that one go through. Plaskett now up to Finn. Finn over to Perry. Perry makes a move. There's still one player back there. She made a move towards the net smartly. That one's going to go back now for Polnack. Polnack's the only one back here. She circles. Find McLaughlin. McLaughlin can't handle that one. Goes over. But Finn's there on the sideboard to help chip this one up. And Greyhounds now battling on the sideboard just to try to get this one out and break out of the zone here if they can. Perry now trying to get on there. That one's going to go down behind the net. Picked up by Roe McLaughlin. McLaughlin turning. Puck on her stick. Rims that one around for Finn on the sideboards here. Finn trying to relay that one up. Can't get a solid feel of that puck, and it stays in the zone for a little bit longer here. It's now grab it far side. She winds up a little too far. Oh, the puck going on net. A little bit of a dangerous deflection there by the Wildcats. But Sainomore's down low. It's her pads. Puck slides into her, and she's going to cover this one up. Puck drop over here. Left of Sainamore. In on the draw. Then McLean back out. Now Levesque's going to got her skate lace figured out, so she's going to come out on the wing here. Pushed out and over behind the net. Polnack tying up her player. And McLaughlin now trying to reverse that. She loses the puck behind the net, though. There's a lot of confusion back here. What's going down? Trying for a centering pass, but Levesque's there. She makes a nice move, kicks that puck up to her stick, crosses over the blue line, pushes that one over to Finn. Finn now getting that one in deep. Chased by two Greyhound players there. Good forecheck. They're going to grab that. Finn. Oh, she had a little bit of time there to look for McLean. Couldn't find her, though. Greyhounds looking to try to get this one back into the offensive zone as they were playing. Nice pass back there to Spina. Spina pushing it over forward again to Levesque. Levesque now dumping this one in deep. McLean peels off for a line change. Base now coming on. Base coming out of that scrum with the puck, but she's got a lot of people around her. Oh, that is going to definitely be a penalty. As Base just tries to beat on the inside, the player doesn't look at the body, just kind of gets her elbow up in the Base's face. Does what she does and draws another penalty. Really good at that. Greyhounds are going to get the first power play here. Game late in the second period. They're still searching for their first goal. The Chapman out here, Plaskett and Base, DiLorenzi and Spina for this start this power play. Only a minute and a half power play though here in the U.S. Their youth rules a little bit different than I know there was some talk about aligning some of these youth rules here in the USA, Hockey USA, with to be more aligned with the NHL and Canadian rules, but so far it hasn't happened. As Greyhounds will get a minute 30 on this penalty kill. It's going to go back to DiLorenzi. He keeps it on the right side of the blue line here to dump it in. keeping this play alive. Goes back to Plaskett. Plaskett chipping it, trying to chip it back in for Chapman. Can't. Plaskett. Now she finds Chapman. Chapman shot on net. She would have looked up though. She had Base there all alone. Now, oh, nice pass by Base out to Plaskett. Plaskett shot on net. Steered wide by the goaltender though. Now Chapman's going to fight for it back here. Plaskett coming onto the sideboards. Chip high off. That one's going to go past Lorenzi and down the ice. Not making it to the icing line here, as it would have been called icing. Greyhounds now going to have to take it length of the ice, try to get back up 200 feet on this power play. There's still 30 seconds running down. Chapman dangling up the ice. Once she gains the zone, she loses it though, but then goes and retrieves it. Back over to DiLorenzo. Going to have to shoot this one quick. There's a Wildcat player on her right away. Greyhounds though have numbers back, but nice cut by this player. Shot was over the net. Greyhounds now pushing this one back down as this penalty expires here. Only 16 seconds left in the second period. Dangerous shot from far. That one's going to go over the net once again. Now Perry looking. And that one's going to get buzzed here at the end of the second period. 2 goals scored by the Wildcats in 2 periods. Greyhounds still looking for their first one. We'll be back here in action-packed. Third period. And we're back here to start third period. We're going to run another 14-minute period here. Puck drop here. Piper Finn dumping this one in deep. We got Finn, Plaskett, and Perry out here with Morin and DePlante in the back end. Chip back down here, sideboards here for Finn. Finn looking for Plaskett, who's got an opportunity. Oh! Trying to slide that one through 5-hole. She had to reach for that backhander. Nice opportunity though here early. The Greyhounds are going to need. Now the Wildcats player, she's going to carry this one on her own. Number 4 of the Wildcats chips that one around Morin. Goes back. Plante's there smartly though to pick it up. Morin on the other side now takes that one, chips it up and out with Perry. Oh, trying to make a move at the blue line. Just gets disrupted enough that she couldn't carry it all the way through, but enters the zone now. Perry looking to get this one, gets knocked over by a couple of Wildcat players who just slashes Perry in the leg right on the ankle. No call there though. Now Perry was back on there, trying to center that one towards the net. Good play. Hallnuck chipping that one over deep. McLaughlin takes a little bit of a spill here at the blue line, though. She's back up. Plaskett looking for Piper Finn in the high slot. Can't convert quick enough, so now that one's going to go over. Finn grabs this one from the Hallnuck pass. It comes into the zone. It's a shot towards the net. Hits the side of the net, though. The Wildcat player now is going to come around, try to chip this one up on the sideboards and out. But Hallnuck's there to stop that one at the blue line, push it back in. Once again, back to Hallnuck, puts that one in. Can't find a player there. This was going to go back over to Polnick's side once again. Polnick stopping that one, but getting around her. Here in the zone with McLean now grabbing this one, trying to push it up. Now the Windsor Wildcats going to try to get this one out and push that one up and get some possession. As they grab that one, put this one down behind St. Amour's net here. Polnick now chipping this one over to Labby. Labby, nice backhander over to Finn. Finn pushed that one up from McLean. McLean now coming up, looking to try to get a step on the player. The Wildcat player is there though. She shoves McLean into the boards hard. McLaughlin disrupting enough. Finn, puck on her stick. Puts this one in, turns, puts it in deep. She cannot find an opportunity, plays that right. Another impact there with Labby with the Wildcat defender. This is in the skates. Chipped out by McLean. McLean in the corner, grabbing it, pushing it up, and that one's going to go around. And shot down the length of the ice here. The Greyhounds are now going to collect this one up. Oh, McLaughlin up the ice. She's skating. She's looking, chips it over, up to Levesque. Levesque trying to get that one. Looks for Chapman, but can't. So now McLaughlin just chips that one up deep. Goes down into the zone here. Chipped around. And back. Peyton Levesque. Oh, Chapman. Golden opportunity there. Levesque does the hard work behind the net there, squirting it out. Getting it out, and Chapman gets the shot on net, and another shot there from the point, covered up. The goaltender had to rattle down, stop it. 10 minutes, 44 seconds left. Greyhounds all around the net here, looking. Just can't find that shot that they want. A little bit quicker defense here by the Windsor Wildcats, double A team. Greyhounds hanging in there and getting a lot of great opportunities, though. So that one's going to go back over for De Lorenzi. Puts that one up for Levesque. Greyhounds entering the zone once again here. Getting pushed right back out into the neutral zone. De Lorenzi again. That puck on her stick. Turns, passes, makes a good pass again to move it up to Levesque. Chopping it down the ice here with Chapman. Going for it, but the Wildcats able to get a stick on it and push it and get it out of the zone. There's going to be a whistle here. Oh, I'm not sure what that whistle was. Now here it is. There's going to be a tripping call. Looks like we're going to get a tripping call here on, I didn't see it. I think it's on the Windsor. Number 16 for the Windsor Wildcats. Going to head to the box here. Greyhound's going to get another power play opportunity here. Minute 30. Lisa McLean doing a wonderful job on this clock while Dr. Jay Labby is away here, who has been doing my clock for the past tournament and play-by-play, so you'll notice it's just my voice without Jay interjecting in with his wonderful wonderful hockey knowledge. So we're just dealing with me today. Basket now coming around, going to try to break this one out. Now the girls are going to try to get a little bit of offensive zone time, see if they could set something up. That puck stays on the right side of the blue line. Perry throws that one towards. She saw Finn there in front of the net. Thought maybe she'll put a slow pass in there and see if Finn can do something, but goalie's able to cover that one up. As the other Finn comes out to take the straw, Lexi Finn. She's out there with her line mates, Labby and McLean. Puck drop. Labby now backhand. Smartly puts that one back to the point to De Lorenzi, or to Plante, sorry. Plante puts that one in from the point. McLean over, out, looking for Labby in the slot. Labby disrupts it enough with Finn now on the side here. Nice shot by Finn. Angle wasn't there though. McLean now trying to get that one back to Finn once again. She's going to have to get Finn to help her try to get this puck out off the boards. So that one gets through. And they're going to get that one down the ice here. Plante's going to come back to grab it. Broken up there by the Wildcat player. McLean picks that puck up, toss it down length of the ice. That one's going to go over the goal line here. for icing with only 10 seconds left in this power play. It seems like Wildcats are going to get away, killing off this penalty once again. 8 minutes, 45 seconds left here in the game. Greyhounds still have not been able to solve this Windsor Wildcats get a goal, but they've had many opportunities here. The goaltender's been standing strong, cutting off that lower section of the net really well. I guess the coaches are going to say, hey girls, you're going to have to try to elevate this if you can. Try to get it up and over these goaltenders' pads if you can. I think that's how we're going to score a goal. Now Levesque's going to have an opportunity here. Shoots it. And the Wildcat player doesn't give her much space to get it. Chapman's going to reach just to shove this one in. With now, Levesque there on the sideboard. Getting a shot off. Canada's Greyhounds spending some time in the offensive zone once again there, but not coming out rewarded at all. As that puck now goes the length back of the ice with Paulnak heading back to grab it for Levesque. Trying to go through the skates, takes a bounce. Chapman now, she has base back here. Tries for a backhander. Over to base, but it gets hit by the stick. Covered up by the goaltender. That was another nice opportunity there. Nice offensive play here, though, by the Windsor Wildcats. Able to get a stick on that, breaking that Chapman pass up. Puck drop once again. Then back over to Spina at the point. Sends that one in towards the goal. Misses wide. Plaskett now is going to fight on the sideboards here. She's going to pick that one up with her stick, finding Piper Finn. Piper Finn shooting that one. Goes towards the net here as Perry's going to go back to get it. Perry now, up on her stick. Backhand over to Plaskett. Plaskett's covered though. As Windsor's now going to push this one out again with Spina back, racing back to grab this one. That one stays on the side of the blue line though, unfortunate. So there's a bit of snow there in front of the bench. Spina does get this puck finally, chips it around. Over for Di Lorenzi, who tries to shove this one up. Perry gets it up to Finn. Finn, puck on her stick now. Over to Perry. Perry is going to thread the needle through two defenders. Can't. Plaskett picks it up. Over to Finn. Finn up the ice. Dumps it down. Behind the net here. Comes out. Side of the net. Trapped over here with Plaskett now. She's got some time. Lift her head up to try to make a play if she can. Nice backhander back. Knowing that her center was there. Now Perry, she's going to send that one back. Covered up. Ponte diving. Keeps that. Oh, no. That one goes over the blue line. And she chips that one back in for offside. 6.5 left. Third period. Greyhounds down by a goal. Preston, though. I think if they can break this goalie, they might have an opportunity. It's been a hard task. It's definitely getting some looks, but not really getting the shot selection they want. Now, Windsor player is going to get it. Side of the net again. It's been dangerous for St. Amour. In this spot here. Now a little bit more confusion again in front of the net. That one goes over and up. Labby getting that one out. And then Finn tossing that one over to open ice for McLean. Good play as the Greyhounds are going to gain the zone once again here. Battle on the sideboard. As the Wildcats are going to get this one through the back length of the ice. That one's going to be called for icing. Puck drop here. Chapman with Base and Levesque out here. They were red hot all last weekend. They'll try to heat up again here this weekend if they can. They have had some opportunities, but not been able to convert. Now the Wildcats are going to carry this one out. And Levesque's there to break it up. Good back check there by Levesque, but the Windsor player does manage to get that one and get that up the ice. Levesque throws a bit of a shoulder at her. No call, but that one's going to be offside, which a ridiculous rule because Greyhounds had possession. And we're going to be able to push this one up the ice there, but gets called for offside and they lose that advantage. Now Polnack's going to push that one over. Base not seeing it, and she chases this one down. The Wildcats going to get that back down with 5 minutes left here in the game. Over to Levesque on the sideboards. Sends that pass one up to Chapman. Chapman over. Let's pass it over to Base. Base is going to have a golden opportunity here with Chapman. She tosses that one in. She had Chapman in front of the net too, as they did get something. A nice pass. Started in the back end here by Levesque. Getting a few bounces here. A little odd man rush here, but they couldn't capitalize on it. Greyhounds again doing everything right, but can't really clean up in front of the net to get that look that they want. That's also the result of this. Windsor Wildcats playing very well defensively, nullifying any grade A chances that the Greyhounds are almost on the brink of getting here. Perry on the draw. We get stuck in the ref's skates there. And the Wildcat player now picking that one up and out. Plaskett's there now. Get that puck on her stick. We get a battle here in front of the Greyhounds bench. It's going to be called for offside. 4 1/4 left.
Keep digging.
Puck one back to DeLorenzi. Pushes that one up. Wildcats are now going to have a chance to break in again. Hitting a nice, very well-placed shot on Sainamore. Opened up. Walker side. Goes inside of the net there. Now Greyhounds are in a big hole here. Windsor making the best of their opportunities, getting the shots that they want. Doing very well here. They're up by 3. The Greyhounds really possessing a lot of possessing the puck a lot, but not generating the chances, the high opportunity chances that they want. The Wildcats capitalizing on their high opportunity chances. Puck now behind the net. Moore now chipping it up over to McLean. McLean's all by herself. She'll look up. She looks for Finn. That one gets broken up. So now Greyhounds are going to have to clean up here a little bit. McLean on the sideboards there. Goes back to the point. Gets chipped out. Labby now in front of me here trying to get that puck, but it goes back down the other direction. Greyhounds now getting it and goes through. A bunch of skates here. Called off. Icing called off there. They probably touched one of the many players that it did go through. Labby now trying to get her stick free behind the net here if she can. Puts it up. It's going to go up the sideboards. Chipped over. Now DePlante's going to get that one. Over on sideboards here. Labby tries to kick that one up. Finn can't. Now Finn's going to get this puck on her stick, and she can. She turns. Looking. Oh, it's back. Shot. High shot with Base in front of the net. Oh, Base shoots the puck backhander. Rebound, then picks it up once again. It's Riley Base scoring. Still 3 minutes left here, giving the Greyhounds a little bit of hope. Breaking the wall. Getting a goal. Trying to get that momentum going their way now. Now Base is going to stay out there with the regular line. Chapman in the back. Base chips that one up, moves it forward, over. It's going to go to Levesque. Oh, Levesque trying to handle that puck. Can't. Defender's going to come up the ice with it. That's going to be offside, though. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left. Greyhound's going to keep pushing. Drop here, over. Chapman wins it towards base. Base going to have to chase this one down. She gets it. Sends that nice pass up to Levesque. Levesque turning. She's looking. Oh, Levesque making another move. Too many. She rolls back, and then there was a Wildcat there, player, to grab that puck. Chipped over. Polnuck trying to put that one up. Polnuck on stick once again. Drove in, grabbed by the Wildcat player. It's a weak shot on Seymour there. Finds his way through her. Not sure how. Seymour's definitely not going to be happy with that. That's going to take the wind out of the sails. The Greyhounds, as they now go down again by 3. Only 2 minutes 18 left. Puck goes back to Spina. Spina backhand over. Di Lorenzi up basket. Greyhounds, they want any chance, they're going to have to try for something here. Now back behind the net. Saying we're kind of losing herself here in the net a little bit. That one's going to get chipped over for Plaskett. Plasket's going to drive up the ice here. Over. Perry now on the forecheck. Can she get it? Switches off to Finn. Finn, the Wildcat player, puts it high on the glass. Nina from the point there. Nice shot, but no traffic in front of the net. But always able to save that one. And the draw here. Piper Finn comes out to help out. Basket knocking that one out of the air. Now the Wildcats going to push up the ice here. Fonte backhanding it over, and Perry grabbing it, shoving it up. She's going to try to chase this one down. Wildcat defender now send the pass over. Piper Finn getting the stick on it. Now the Wildcats cut in. Can't get it through those. That one I think misses the net. Shot comes from the point. Seymour now on this one. Tries to cover it up, but can't. She's going to have to move over to the net once again. Chased up the ice, over the blue line here. Now Wildcats, with only a minute left, are just going to look to control the play here and end the game. Well, Greyhounds wouldn't mind just getting a goal, just for pride. Chip this one up. Out. Nice play with Plaskett now. And she outskates this defender. She has Perry with her. She gets pulled down. Tied up a little bit too much. Backhander in. Oh, loose puck in front of the net. There. Perry looking to pop this one in, but she can't. 32 seconds left here in the game. 28 on the clock here. Half a minute. The Greyhounds are going to just finish this one game off, regroup. Come back in the afternoon here if they can. I was going to head back now, McLaughlin. Push this one puck up. Wildcats looking for one final opportunity if they can. Can't find it. Puck just sits dead here for a bit in front of me. Now it's pushed up, and the Wildcat player is going to take a long shot on Seymour. That one's going to go wide. Seymour's going to have to cover this post. Good save. That bounce came out. Backhanded in, over, goes across. Seymour. Wildcats pushing a little bit here, but that's going to be the end of the game. Tough loss here for the Greyhounds. Now they've dropped 2 in a row against some pretty good competition here. They'll be back in the afternoon. Play the Sarnia Lady Sting. We'll be changing locations from Midland and I think going to Bay City. Oh no, sorry, we'll be going to Saginaw. As they'll be playing at the Dow Center where the Saginaw Spirit play. We'll get back on YouTube to show that one live for all you folks then.